Hi everyone, it's Athena here from Courage Coaching. So the topic today is going to be about an abusive tactic that narcissistic parents use, which starts in early adulthood or maybe when the child is a teenager. This abusive tactic is known as infantilization. So the narcissistic parent infantilizes their child. The actual definition of it is the act of prolonging an infantile state in a person by treating them as an infant. So basically the narcissistic parent treats the adult child as if they are younger than their actual age. It's quite an insidious type of abuse, and actually a really good example of this kind of abuse is in the film The Black Swan. If you haven't seen this film, then I suggest you see it. The mother in that film is pretty much a narcissistic mother, and she is very, very abusive towards her daughter, and you can see a lot of examples of how she infantilizes her daughter. So if you haven't seen that movie, check it out. The important thing about infantilizing a child from the point of view of a narcissistic parent is that their goal is to make their child feel incompetent every time they try and do something new. They always seem to sort of step in and offer to do things for the adult child or the teenage child when they can clearly do that on their own and they don't need the parent's help to do it. As a child ages further, so when the child is an adult, this sort of abuse seems to get worse and worse, because you've got to remember that a narcissistic parent doesn't see their child in a healthy way. They see the child as an extension of themselves. They don't want the child to become independent, because if the child becomes independent, then the narcissistic parents will lose their control. They will lose them as narcissistic supply. Narcissistic parents are masters at undermining their children's independence. So a good example of a parent infantilizing their adult child is that they will be excessively critical, and they will constantly say things to their adult child so to erode their self-confidence. So they will make hurtful comments about their ability to choose a job or to choose an appropriate partner. They're always implying that the child isn't able to make decisions on their own, that the child is still a child, when in actuality they're not. They're an adult and they are able to make their own decisions, and they are able to make their own choices about life. Another thing that they do a lot is that they're very disapproving. So if you as an adult child want to make a decision without telling your parent, they're not going to like that, and they're going to show you that they don't like it, and they're going to be very disapproving, and they're going to sort of give you maybe a disapproving look, or they will make sure that you know how they feel by guilt tripping you. Or by stating that you're not able to make good decisions on your own. The last one is that narcissistic parents are very interfering in the adult-child relationships. So they like giving unsolicited advice on their choice of partner or their choice of friends. They always want to be the influencer. They always want to be the one that tells them how to live their life and what to do and what to not do. And it may be done in a really subtle way. For instance, the parent may say something like, you're very sensitive, and I don't trust that this is the right choice for you. Are you sure that your partner's not too controlling? Or are you sure that this job is not too stressful for you? So they will always make things worse than they are. They will always try and come up with excuses to make you doubt yourself about any decisions that you want to make. So if you're somebody who's experienced this, then please leave a comment in the video below. I'm going to do a few more videos in the coming weeks which are going to focus on all the different abuse tactics that narcissistic parents use against their children. If there's anything that you would like me to do a video on, then let me know. And the last thing I wanted to share with you is that I have set up a Patreon page. There's a little link on the YouTube banner I have at the front of my YouTube page, so if you can click on it and check it out. It's a really great place where people that follow your blog or your YouTube channel or anything that you create can support you. It is something that will enable me to reach certain goals that I have. So if you like what I do, then please visit my Patreon page. I will add a little link at the bottom of the video as well, so you can check it out. Thanks very, very much everybody for watching the video. Take care, have a good week, and see you next Monday. Bye.